Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Dear the Venerable Sangha, the Venerables already had been doing the intensive meditation. During few days we understood all the Venerables, they are more effortful and energetic. It is very important to develop the meditation. If we not enough effort, cannot develop. Effortfulness is very important. Reason is worldly object, greed, hatred, delusion, any material object. Very easily you can spend with this object even whole night. Sometimes you are talking this worldly object even whole night, not difficult. But when you are practicing the meditation object, 5 minutes also very difficult. Focusing 5 minutes also very difficult. Now you understand different. Because the meditation object, no happiness beginning. Because no material for the meditation. Meditation we are expecting non-material happiness. To come to the non-material happiness, we need a meditation object. So beginning, no happiness, but we again practice, we again focusing object. Wiseful one, they are effortful. They bring mind from the great hatred delusion object to the Dhamma object, which is called meditation. Again doing. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, they determine and bring it. So this is called effort. The effort is very important to bring mind from the evil object to the wholesome object, and effort very important to maintain it. If effort is strong enough, can maintain it. So this effort together, meditation power is gradually increasing. So later, you can have some calmness, comfortableness, and sometimes brightness, deeper concentration. After that, you are very joyful, you are very happy of the meditation results. Then meditation very easy, very comfortable. Till you experience this happiness, it is very important to have the effort. In the effort, in the sitting time, you have to maintain meditation object. Walking time also you have to maintain meditation object all the time, even while sleeping. Until fall asleep, you have to maintain meditation object. So this effort together, you maintain object, definitely you can experience. Already many of the Venerables, they experience calmness, tranquilities. So within this period, you can experience some of the results. So you have to do it continuously, then your meditation results become better and better. You can go to the deeper meditation levels, concentration, mindfulness, wisdom. So we determine to train our effortful practice. Meditators, it is very important to keep their aim. What is their aim? And also they are very important to keep the determinations. They are very important to maintain the wholesome object, meditation object. These together you train, definitely you can experience deeper meditation results. So I wish all of you to have the deeper meditation results and attain deeper attainment through this meditation practice. So the Venerables, we know that they are more effortful, had to maintain the effortful practice. In the Buddha time, many they practice the effortful practice. So that we little bit reflect the general story of the Buddha period. You know the Buddha's great disciple, the great devotee is the Anathapindika. He built the monastery and had been doing lot of sasana works during his period. He had 3 daughters and 1 son. 3 daughters always help him for the father. So the father had been giving sangadana and organized various ceremonies. 3 daughters always helping. But the son, name is Kala, never help, never do any wholesome work. He always playful. Father try various way, but always playful. One day, father done a trick, showing some money bag and said, "Son, if you go to the monastery and listen Dhamma whole night and come back, I will give this money back to you." The son also agreed because he like money. He can play this money together with the friends. So he go to the monastery in the evening and whole night Dhamma talk. On that period, the Buddha preaching Dhamma talk whole night. The boy think, "Oh, I don't want this Dhamma. I need money only. Better I sleep." He comfortably sleep somewhere in the Dhamma preaching place until next day morning. Morning wake up and come to the home and said, "I need money." Father said, "Please eat, then I will give this money." No, without money I don't eat. He needed this money, then father given, then only he eat. He so like this money because he can play. After that he go and play with the friends. In the evening, again father said, "Son, today also you go to the Dhamma listening. I will give you big money, 1,000 coin I will give you. But you have to memorize a word, Dhamma word, and come to me and tell. If you memorize one word of Dhamma, I will give you this 1,000 coin." Son agreed. Oh, he think, "Oh, one word, no. It is very easy thing, no." He had been thinking and go to the monastery and had been listening now because he had been carefully listening. He wanted to memorize one word. So he tried, forgetful, again tried, forgetful, again tried, but had been listening Dhamma. While he was listening, before dawn, he could attain Sotāpattiphalaṁ extreme entry because his parami, he had parami. So that become son of the Anathapindika also meritorious life. He also had been practicing, so this practice power came up. He also could attain Sotāpattiphalaṁ by listening to Dhamma. Next day, the Buddha and Sangha was invited to Anathapindika's house for house dana. Morning, Buddha and Sangha go there. Anathapindika think in front of Buddha, give this money to the son. Son think, if this money not given to me in front of Buddha is better. But after Sangha dana, Anathapindika called son and said, in front of Buddha, said, "Bhante, my son, yesterday go for listen Dhamma. Today I promised to give him money, this the money back. So I am giving this money to my son. Please accept it." Son say, "Oh, I don't want this money." Again rejected. Then father said, "Bhante, I feel different. My son is different. Morning come also I feel different. When he's coming, didn't request money. Now also I give rejection. What is the difference?" The Buddha said, "Anathapindika, the son now become higher one, attain extreme and Sotāpattiphalaṁ, higher one. He's higher to the universal king. He's higher to the celestial life. He's higher to the whole world king. So that attainment Sotāpattiphalaṁ is highest for these things. Focusing it, Buddha preached one Dhammapada. It comes from the Lokavagga, world Vagga. Pathavyā ekarajjena saggassa gamanena sabbalokādhipaccena sotāpattiphalaṁ varaṁ. So that the Sotāpatti attainment, extreme attainments, higher to the universal kingdom, higher to the celestial life, higher to the whole world kingdom. So that Buddha had been explained in this Dhamma on that period. So many of the listeners, Anathapindika family and many of the listeners, among them, many they could attain some path portions. In the Dhamma talk, the Buddha explained, attainment of the Sotāpanna extreme entry is the highest. The universal kingdom or celestial life or that whole world kingdom or all highest. We all like it. We are expecting, in the general in the world, some people, they are expecting to become universal king, expecting to become very higher celestial life. All actually happiness there. Universal kingdom also very happiness there. Celestial life also many happiness, many there, many comfortableness there. And the whole world king also many happiness there. But it is temporary only, that this happiness only temporary. Again go to the hell. Sometimes later again go to the hell. In one occasion, Buddha showed an ants line and asked Venerable, did you see these ants? Big ants. Yes, we see. These ants, all of them, earlier they were the universal kings. All of them, none of them not, means all of them universal kings. All of them now in the suffering place. You can see the difference between this universal king and this ant. Universal king time, how powerful they are. They can fly over the sky. Many material properties, benefits, comfortableness. Now as ants, or no wisdom, no people, no supporters. Very big difference. Same way, some of the celestial lives, very big benefits we have, but again go to the hell and suffering. Also kingdom, also same. So all the lives in the world, all are changeable. So that all of them again go to the hell. Hell as like our home, Buddha says. Buddha says hell as like our home. We again go to the hell life. So home, but where we go, again come back home and suffering. So our place also, home also, staying place also hell. So whatever the higher life we have, we are going to the hell. But a small amount in the world, they are not going to the hell. Even universal king, even the celestial life, even the kingdom, they are not going. Bodhisattvas and higher people, they are training good and good things. So because of these good things, they are going to the higher and higher until they attainments. But other majority, 95%, their home is hell. They are going to this hell suffering. So the attainment Sotāpanna, why higher? Attainment extreme, why higher? Extreme after attainment, never go to the hell. Maximum your lifespan 7 lives. Within 7 lives you can attain the liberation. So life is comfortable, life is stable, life is fixed, not going to the hell. So that's why Buddha says attainment Sotāpanna is the highest to the all other benefits, material benefits. So that on that day Buddha preached this Dhamma to the listeners, many they could attain path portions. So here the Buddha explained extreme entry, Sotāpanna. What is this Sotāpanna? So that Sotāpanna means removal of the ditthi. You know that our life have the ditthi. Ditthi is generally 3 ways, but many have ditthi. Buddha explained ditti is various way. Generality. This general ditti is we all have. In the worldly beings who born, all the animals, human beings, deva beings, all who not attain, they are thinking I, me, myself. So that thinking of the life, I have a life. This thinking of this life is called ditti. It's general we all have. That's why we cannot attain path fruition, we have our ditti have. So this ditti, if anyone thinking wrong way, that they think Buddha is wrong, Dhamma is wrong, Sangha wrong, practice is wrong, this kind of strongest view we call miccha ditti. Buddha is right, Dhamma is right, Sangha is right, practice is right, thinking and understanding is called samma ditti. So that to remove ditti, we need samma ditti. We need right view. Buddha is right, Buddha's teaching is right, practice is right. This view we need, then only we can remove ditti. If not, we have to live with the ditti. We are in the samsara, again in the rebirth cycle, and again the suffering. So that some they think attainment sotāpattiphalaṁ, not easily see. No, it's not correct. It is very easy thing. Attainment sotāpattiphalaṁ, very easy thing to understand. But people who don't know the Dhamma, they cannot judge it. People know the Dhamma, very easily understand. How Buddha's teaching, all very clear. You know, the dawn is very clear. Dawn you can see. And sunrise is very clear. Sun is rising. Sun is midday. Also very clear. You can see the midday. Sun is set. Also you can see sun setting. So like that, Buddha's teaching says this Dhamma, it is very clear, but you need wisdom, you need understand how to judge it. If you have this understanding, you can judge your ditti have or not. Simple example, we explain how we know that sotāpattiphalaṁ and none. The example, simple one, you know, a tree. We have trees in the forest now, we have many trees around us. When you see a tree, somebody who don't know about the tree, for him this is tree. It is fixed the mind, it is tree. But one who analyze, understand the tree is by small particles. Tree is the 4 elements, 8 elements there, pure elements, 8 there, all 4 elements. Those elements also depend on the causes. Because of the causes, these elements, tree grow up. Because of the causes, tree is sustaining. Because causes disappear, trees disappear. Detailing can understand the tree. So that, like the scientists, detailing they can understand the tree. Like that, one who contemplate, one who analyze, he can see the tree very clear. After understanding, he also talk this tree. His talking is different. A general one also talking this tree, or who don't understand talking the tree or this tree. So he think, oh, I know this tree is very good one, the very useful one. He focus in tree with the greed or hatred or delusion, conceit. But who understand the tree detailedly, he says tree, but no grasping the object. Because his understanding there, this tree also part of the nature is also under the subject of the impermanent suffering and unself. It is not permanent one. So this understanding with together he also says the tree. Same way, sotāpattiphalaṁ. That focusing his body or focusing his mind or focusing his 5 aggregate, he says, I, me, myself. This is the nature of the person who don't know about the myself. 5 aggregates. Person who know the 5 aggregates is different or understand. That body, also many particles, all the particles impermanent, all are arising, passing away, disappearing, changing and disappearing, no person, no being. all the bodily particles, all that particles, Suddhashtakas, pure elements, arise in passing away. Same way, all 5 aggregates arise in passing away. Very clear poem. So life is based on the few things. Karma is one thing. Life, karma also is changing. And also mentality is one thing, always changing. Material is one thing, always changing. One day disappearing. All very clear. So after very clearly understand of the life, his wrong view disappear. Earlier when I say I, me, myself, it's different. Now I say I, me, myself, different. Because now understanding together. Means wrong view disappear. Now talk I, me, myself. It is wrong view disappear. This is called ditti gone. Ditti disappear. This is called sotāpattiphalaṁ. This is called extremity. So some they think sitting posture can attain sotāpattiphalaṁ. No, never can. So some people, some boys, children think, oh, if I go to the school can become doctor, engineers. No. If they go to the school, they learn very well, only they become doctors and engineers. Same way, if anyone come to the practice and sitting or walking or any of the practice object together, if they handle their meditation object right way, only they can break through this wrong view. They can remove wrong view, they can attain sotāpattiphalaṁ. It is not easy work, but can do. If anyone done it, it is very clear for him, his attainment. So Buddha's teaching, very clearly they can judge who I attain or not. How I focus, me, myself, I, how focusing early and now. I can see no ditti, early I had ditti. So this way they can judge it. So attainment sotāpattiphalaṁ understand, completely remove the self, I, me, myself. So this is someone that wrong view of the self gone, we call attainment sotāpattiphalaṁ. So the Buddha's teaching that we know that we can remove the ditti, wrong view. So what is the way of removal? Person who had the wrong view, person thinking I, me, myself, how train after the disappearance of the wrong view? So that we can think in the various ways. Some they can think practicing vipassana is the way, practicing meditation is the way, all correct. But widely if you focus, you need 8 things to practice. You need Noble Eightfold Path to practice. In another way, you need 3 things, Sila, Samadhi, Prajna to practice. These 3 things if you are developing, or Noble Eightfold Path if you are developing, you can do it. The Sila. Sila means a good life you need to build up. Now we venerables, we have very good life. Good life means that we are talking good talk only, our action good action only, and also our living livelihood also right way only, not harmful to the others. The correct way we are living. If we are training our life in this way, our sila, moral quality is growing, called sila. It's necessary to build up. The samadhi means effortful life. We need effortful. For what? Effortful for development of the wholesome objects. Our mentality always going to the unwholesome object, but had to train for the wholesome object. Meditation object means wholesome object. Had to train it. Had to bring up all the time and maintain. This effort is necessary. If anyone maintain this effort, they can have the mindfulness, they can have the concentration. Concentration means when you are talking, concentration, when you are eating, concentration, when you are practicing concentration all the time, easy maintain concentration, easy maintain focusing and do it. This is called concentration. It is very important to train with the effortfulness. If no effort enough, you cannot expect any development. It is very important to have this effortfulness. It's called Samma Vayama, Samma Sati, Samma Samadhi. These three also have to develop. It's called Samadhi. And another one, Panya, wisdom, need Sammaditthi, Samma Sankappa. Samma Sankappa means, right thoughts, right thinking, right attitudes. It is very important. So that in the word right thinking means no harmful thing to the others, and no hatred thinking to the others, and thinking of the liberation. Your focusing is attainment of the liberation is called Nekkamma Sankappa, Nekkamma thinking. And also Avyapada thinking means no hatred thinking, Avihimsa, no harmful thinking. This thinking means you are living with loving kindness, you are not thinking harmful to others, you are thinking of your attainment liberation. This is called right thoughts, right thinking, right attitude. We call Samma Sankappa training, very important. If you are hated to others, if you are harmful to the others, you are thinking harmfulness, if you are not thinking the liberation, you cannot achieve. So you have to train. Your way is training this practice to the liberation. This mentality is very important. Sammaditthi is you have to train Dhamma with the contemplation. Mentality, materiality, cause and effect, arising, passing away. This contemplation called Vipassana contemplation. When you are training, your wisdom grow up. So wisdom only cannot grow up. Wisdom had to grow up with other sevenfold, altogether eightfold grow up. So one day, your wisdom more mature with the other fold, so then you can remove your wrong view. It's called you completed your Noble Eightfold Path up to the attainment extremity. Now you can see, earlier, beginning period, you have many wrong view. I, me, myself, now don't have. You bring your mind up to the attainment, up to the removal of the ditti. Your mind now in the no ditti place. It is very clear, this journey. How it comes, very clear. Example, now you are practicing, one day you get the concentration. It is very clear you had been working very hard, developing, then you got the concentration. If you are developing vipassana, one day get the vipassana wisdom. It is very clear. Same way, the practicing the Dhamma, Noble Eightfold Path, it is very clear how it disappears. Wrong view, how disappear, it is very clear for you. After wrong view disappear, you understand, now your path is completed up to that level. If you come up to that level, you understand this is the only way can bring your mind up to the attainment level. No other way. So some other ascetics they practice like the animals, wrong way they practice. This practice never can achieve sotāpanna. It is very clear for you. So that we call silabbata paramasa, means wrong view of other practice completely disappear. And also this practice very clear for you, all the doubtfulness disappear. Buddha is very clear for you, Dhamma is very clear for you, Sangha is very clear for you, practice very clear for you, so all the doubtfulness disappear. So those fetters disappear because of you practice right path, practice your path is very clear, then all the doubtfulness also disappear, all the wrong views also disappear. So that now you understand, it is very clear of Buddha's teaching. If anyone practice correct way, it is very clear can attain up to the sotāpanna. Not only sotāpanna, up to the arahant also can attain. But practicing, you need correct practicing, you need Noble Eightfold Path development. Every day check whether you are developing, whether you are growing Noble Eightfold Path. Every day you check. Then day by day you can train day by day your Noble Eightfold Path getting better and better, development come, one day you can achieve. So we know that Venerables, all they work very hard for meditation developments. So that we wish all the Venerables to practice Noble Eightfold Path in order, up to the wrong view disappear, up to the attainments. Wish all of you to complete all this practice and attain all the path, provisions and Nibbana. Punya Anumodana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Idang go nyate nang go tu sukita hontu nyate yo. Idang go nyate nang go tu sukita hontu nyate yo. Idang go nyate nang go tu sukita hontu nyate yo. Ettavata camme sampatam punya sampadam. Sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe sattha anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Akasattha ca bhummatta deva naga mahindika. Punyantang anumoditva cirang rakkantu sambuddha sasanam. Cirang rakkantu sambuddha desanam. Cirang rakkantu sambuddha savakam. Cirang rakkantu mamparanti. Asming vihari carame adivatta ca devata. Anumoditva imam punyang rakkantu jina sasanam. Sabbe sattha ca majjatta hita ca ahita ca me. Anumoditva imam punyang gojjantu amatam padam. Imina punya kammena mame bala samagamo. Satam samagamo tu yava nibbana pattiya. Kayena vaca cittena pamadena maya katam. Acchayang kamame bante bhure panya tathagata. Kayena vaca cittena pamadena maya katam. Acchayang kamame dhamma sandittika kalika. Kayena vaca cittena pamadena maya katam. Acchayang kamame sangha punyakketta anuttara. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.